absolutely am feeling calm because I'm doing very, very little work. This place looks phenomenal and I can't take credit for it at all. So remember how I introduced you to the manicure saving gardening gloves? I found another really cool tool. It's a weeder. So it allows you to attack deep-rooted weeds without creating that big unnecessary hole in the ground. What do you think? Should I be a garden tool saleswoman?
Of course.
Have I got the pitch down?
Yeah, you do. Perfect.
Okay, deep-rooted weeds, what would be an example of some?
Dandelion.
A dandelion?
Yeah, thistle.
You mentioned a thistle,
Yeah.
because those ones can be particularly
Exactly.
problematic.
I wear the gloves if you're doing the thistles, but the dandelions, just use that, pop it in, and it'll come right out.
Okay, and this might fall into the stupid question category, but why is it important to actually target deep down to the root instead of just pulling?
If you just pull it up, the root will send up another sprout, and it's just going to come right back again. Where versus if you take the root out, you're going to get rid of the plant.
Yeah, you are nipping the problem at the bud.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I thought it was a clever pun. All right, we're talking about vegetable gardens here at Creekside Gardens. Okay, so earlier we were talking about the smallest vegetable garden that you could have, and Kent, you mentioned that was
about 12 by 12.
Okay. Now, what if I've got a backyard, I have absolutely nothing set up? How should I begin?
Well, you can either construct a raised bed like this out of wood, or you could actually just lay down some soil and plant it in that sense. Okay. If you're going to construct something like this, you want to use either pine or cedar is preferable. You want to stay away from pressure treated and different types of plastics. You are what you eat, right? So you don't want to have everything come into your plants and then eat your plants. So
let's get down and look at some of the soil, and thanks to another handy dandy gardening tool from Creekside Gardens, I can plop this on the ground and comfortably kneel so we can do some gardening here. What kind of soil should you be putting in the box?
Typically a three-way mix, and with a little bit of compost, and it really doesn't matter if it's anything from sheep to cattle or mushroom compost.
Does that affect the taste of the vegetables?
Not at all. Not at all. No.
Okay. So whatever is most easily accessible.
Exactly. It's just going to feed the plant slowly through the season.
Okay. Let's. If we're planting seeds, how deep should they be going into the soil?
It really depends on the seed. Normally, it's indicated on the back of the package. And just say for like a bean, you're going to go about 1 inch versus like a radish, you'll go 1/2 inch, but it's always indicated on the back of the package.
Okay. And then now, what is this here?
This is actually a type of lettuce, and when you plant something like that, what you're going to do is you don't want to exceed the root ball right now, and so what you're going to do is bring that level to your level of the soil, just like that. Perfect.
I dug a perfect hole.
Exactly.
Okay, and then you cover it up.
Just cover it up, pack it down, and this is actually watered right now, but if not, you just want to put a little bit of water on there and you're set.
Do vegetable gardens need partial sun or full sun?
Full sun for the most part.
Okay.
It's, like I say, from 6 to 8 hours of sun, then you're good to go.
And how often should I be watering?
As soon as you don't want to let it dry out too much. It really depends on like if it's raining, obviously you're not going to do it, but if it's not raining, every day basically. Perfect. And something like this with
Is that perfect? Because I feel like I'm kind of being a little rough.
These are Brussels sprouts, and
that's why I'm being so rough with them. Sorry.
No, that's all right. So again, what you're going to do is you're not going to exceed the root ball depth. So you're going to plant it just like that.
Oh, not such a deep hole.
Not such a deep hole, just like that.
Okay.
And from one Brussels sprout, you're going to get anywhere from like 30 to 60. They're going to be ready in the fall. And the more you pick, the more it encourages it to grow.
Okay. A reminder that they've got Father's Day potting workshops happening this Sunday here in Richmond.